joined this BE in September,
Okay.
and I bought a pants in September, and then after wearing it for, I think after wearing it for 1 month, I think October, I think Michelle came over to Bintulu. She came over because I think every night I attend the Zoom. Every night I attend the Zoom actually. During when I was introduced to this pants, this Aurora pants. So my upline parents told me that you have to attend the Zoom meeting. He said. So the Zoom meeting at the time, I think almost every night because it was MCO, right? So everybody was I don't have anything to do at home, so I just attend the Zoom, and from there, and then Mitchell came over in October. He came in October, and I didn't ask her to come here, but she came here. He said because he always see that me in the Zoom. That's why he came over. He said I'm interested to do it lah. So when he came here, of course he have to come here. So of course I have to be interested lah, because and then I found out that he really serious that he want to do this to help me. I found out that so I also want to do it because I found that doing other business is not that easy. I'm also doing insurance for the last 17 years. Also unit trust also, I think coming to 20 years. And as you know now, doing unit trust is not that easy. Not easy because especially on EPF now, as you know, a lot of withdrawal for the EPF now. So if you were to submit your EPF, they cannot afford, they cannot invest anymore because the amount in account one is much less. Because I think the last 2 years, I think 2 or 3 times the government approved to reduce, allow them to withdraw the account one, 10,000. So last time when those people who can invest say like 10,000, now when you submit it, they cannot. When they withdraw, rejected because that's partly the reason why I look into this business. And of course in October, when I was in October, in the month of October, I really do it. When Michelle came here, right, Michelle? And then after we go to Kuching the following week. And at the time when I was, I really do it, and then Michelle is with the assistant of Michelle. He will go for field work. We went to field work with. So I, my last time when I was doing this, when I start not doing this business, almost every day I sleep. I sleep. This is one thing also, that the testimony also. That the benefit of using this Aurora pants. I always sleep in afternoon, but when I wear this Aurora pants and also use the Saruto, I don't sleep anymore. I don't have to take a nap. Like now also I don't have to take. I feel very energetic even though I don't sleep. So that's one thing good about this Saruto. It really helps to on your body. And of course on October, in end October, I was I worked very hard, and I managed to get an ambassador during that month. I was promoted to ambassador, and then the following month, I was with the help of Michelle also. We do field work together, and also I got 12,000 points at the time. Managed to sell 12,000 points, meaning to sell. I managed to sell around 17 sets lah. But of course not me sales, all my downline lah. Like what I was doing just now. So from there onward till now, and then in September, in February last year, I managed to cultivate one ambassador under me, Freda. She was from here, from Bintulu last time. They transferred to Kuching, and then she had one downline by the name of Cikgu Caroline, who was a principal of SK Kudurong here last time. And these people are all from Kapita. This is the one who really pushed her to be ambassador because of the testimony that I told you just now, that regarding that Apai Jali, the one that when he wear it, I was being sick for the last 20 years, 2 years bedridden. memang tidak dapat bangun dia. And then during that day, that day when we were there, you see how extent sakit dia. He took the painkiller at 3 o'clock just to start so that he can bangun untuk jumpa kami orang pukul 7 pagi, 7 petang. So when he bought the a lot of pants, the other series lah, he bought the boxer, the stocking, the t-shirt, and he wore it during that night. Pukul 10 dia pakai. Dia pukul 4 pagi, he said that he got pain, that he start to berak, start to vomit, start to urinate, all this thing. And he was so worried about it. Then he called Cikgu Caroline. Then Cikgu Caroline called me also that morning. Actually, those are the healing crisis. All those are toxic lah. Toxic sudah keluar dari body dia. Dan lepas tu, now sudah sehat sudah dia. He even sent the children to Johor last month. So because of that, this Cikgu Caroline was so happy, and then he tell all his people in Kapit or whatever. That's why a lot of them buy. A lot of them bought this pants. That's why this Preda jadi ambassador lah. Macam itu.
Then after that you visit to KL office.
Oh yes, I went. Then after that in February, in March I went to KL office to see this this business, whether it's real or not. Of course it's real, of course. But then just to certify myself, I went there to the HQ. It was located in Bukit Jalil there. And I took a lot of photos there with my upline. And then of course recently, just last 2 weeks ago, 1 week or 2 weeks ago, we have our BE camp in Al Formosa Resort in Malacca there. And it was really 700 of us was there, and then we really enjoy it. And that's the time we heard a lot of speech from from the founders and all the top leaders from BE. It's very, very interesting, And then, of course, we do our dream board, whereby we are all of us has to come up with a dream board and explain in front of all our the audience there, and what are we going to receive, in short term, long term, when you're going to be the RCCA, when you're going to achieve your dream car, your dream house, or this thing, and I have mine, and I think. I will put it on the wall so that I can see it every day. That will more or less will motivate me to be RCCA in 2 or 3 years from now. Yes, so I just came back from there, and then I was in Kuching. Then I just came back to Bintulu today because Michelle is here. So here I am tonight. All right.
What inspired you during the BE camp?
What inspired me is we can really hear what the founders have been telling us. They're very sincere in sharing how to be successful, how to help people. The founders were telling us that we have to have a positive mindset. Of course, those things are not new. We have heard about it, but it was being reinforced by the founder, the Miss Hu, the wife. The founder was telling about the law of attraction. The law of attraction being somehow, if you are good to people, the karma will come back to you, all this thing. Yes, it made we a lot of positive jobs that we learn from the speakers lah. Yeah. All right. We enjoy ourselves then for 2 days. And of course, on the end of end of this month, we're going to attend the health seminar, which is going to be held on the 23rd and 24th of July. But this one is in KL, in Sahlam, right? So I'll be going also. And I understand that this health seminar is very important because they will tell us about what is your DNA, what explain about what is inflammation, and all those things on the health issue. And of course, if we know about more on this health issue, whatever, then it will be easier for us to when we meet our client later on, then we know if they are sick or diabetic, or we know what are the BE product that we can introduce them to buy lah. So I think it's very important that I will try to understand that better lah, so that I can share with my client in the future, right? Okay. Thank you.